This is Danny. Losing my voice, so I apologize for that. Hopefully, you can understand. So, in regards to your food log, there are some days when you are going over on your carbs. And those days, I think you're having like a full cup of quinoa. So, let's cut back to a half a cup of quinoa and make sure you're measuring that half a cup when it's cooked because quinoa is going to expand. So, I might cook a full cup of dry. I might measure a dry cup of quinoa and then cook it. And it's going to be closer to 2 cups by the time it expands and when it cooks. So that's going to send us really far over on our carbs. And even though quinoa is a very, very good carb option, we still want to stay within our limits on carbs. Yeah, so on those days you can even go back, even if a half a cup is giving you too many carbs, maybe you can do a quarter of a cup or an eighth of a cup. Wednesday, you nailed. You had a good protein day on Wednesday. Nice work with that. Saw some squash, some turkey meatballs, so I'm seeing some lean options there, some veggies, so that is excellent. You have a homemade chicken parm recipe on there that has 25 grams of fat. So I don't know if that fat is coming from the cheese, the Parmesan cheese that's in there. If so, let's go ahead and cut back that Parmesan cheese a little bit or whatever is causing the fat content to go that high, because that's 25 grams of fat is over half of your daily allotment grams of fats, and you're getting it in just one meal by having one serving of that chicken parm. So let's cut that back in that recipe. You can always feel free to bring the recipe in on Tuesday and I can look at it and we can adjust accordingly and go from there. Other than that, that's all I've got. Looks good, and I look forward to seeing you in the gym. Hopefully, I'll see you Tuesday.